Roxana. Washington Square. Freedom Tower, the top of it is in the mist. A couple of guys I went to high school with helped build that. So right up in there is where my dad was teaching, and that's where the towers were. It's a very nice memorial. New York Stock Exchange, Brooklyn, and the Brooklyn Bridge with the Manhattan Bridge behind it. We're at South Street. Wow. Big city right up to the water. It's been a while, so we took a walk over to Battery Park. There she is. Here's Roxana. Central Park. Met up with my buddy Clay over here, who I actually met him out in California, and he lives here now. We're visiting for a minute.
It goes down for a long time. Let's time him next time. Next time the cormorant goes down underwater. Here, can I have the other eyeball? Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's taking some video of the lake. Yeah, we walked by clean. There wouldn't be like a wishing well around that wasn't cleaned out by nut heads or something.
No. I changed it. No.
And we're out of here. Waiting for our track number to come up. New York has this antiquated system of, as the trains come in, the track number goes up on the board and we all run for the train. It's actually called Bagels Deluxe, but we know it as Hot Bagels. And until you've had one of these, and you might think you've had a good bagel, but you can't say you've had a better bagel than Hot Bagels until you've had a Hot Bagel. This is the ultimate bagel. The locally famous Parkville Deli. This is the one everybody around here loves. So this is the world famous Long Island egg sandwich. and one of the best examples of such. And you can see, look at this little check off for all the different things you might want. Yep, there it is. I got myself a turkey sandwich. A lot of algae in a tiny little park. This is sort of a new park in my town. It looks like the property's old, but recently made into a park. This is the kind of swampy little creeks and lakes we have all over Long Island. Terrain twister. He asked me for Christmas. We only used it in the snow like a half a dozen times.
It digs through everything, man. Drop it in the pool, it starts swimming. Right there.
Well, it looks like a parachuting. It looks like a parachuting bomb. Make sure to pick it up by
the parachute.
Great having little kids to go retrieve the rockets.
Yeah.
My friend's son there. We're looking across the Great South Bay at Fire Island before we take a ferry over there to walk around. This is Land's End, a great spot to sit and look at the water. There's Long Island. My mom's house is not far from that big water tower out there. We're over here on Fire Island in the Pines, which is the world famous gay resort communities in this part of Fire Island. And yeah, see, the houses are along the boardwalks. We'll just show you a little bit. I already have a really long video of Fire Island if you want to see more of the Pines. Yeah, there's a little helicopter landing pad tucked away for emergencies. This is a narrow island. The bay is right there. Some houses, and the ocean is right there. It's just a barrier beach, just a dune. With absolutely zero predators, the deer are extremely tame over here. Many people feed them by hand. As you can see, he does not care at all. We'll relax at the pool bar in the Pines before heading back to Long Island and return to Fire Island in a few days, this time to the Sunken Forest part of the Fire Island National Seashore, which is a national park site. Bugs were so bad, I'm going to give you some shots of the ancient holly forest from last year's trip, and then we'll be back on to this year's. Sunken Forest Ranger Station is right over there. Of course, I stopped in to say hello to the park rangers, and we're here at Sailor's Haven, taking one more stroll through Fire Island. We'll walk a mile down to the Pines again, and I'm here at the little snack bar. Isn't this wonderful? We just saw some little bunny rabbits, and then right after that we saw a red fox. I think he's going hunting for dinner. How you doing? How you doing, little lady? Yeah, it's getting awfully close to me. I think it wants some food. It's almost trying to sniff out our bag. No, go on. You go on. This lightning's been going on for 2 hours. On our way out to the Hamptons. A little bit of a bland road. This is how it is to drive on Long Island. We are in Southampton here. The Cedar Point Lighthouse, and you can walk along that narrow strip of dune to get to it. We're at Cedar Point County Park. This tidal river leads to a small lake. My mom loves floating in it, and the tide was low enough for Roxana and I to walk across it. Get a quick shot of a Japanese garden. That's a private residence, but this guy opens up his extensive grounds full of art to the public a couple of hours a week. Rain in the summertime out here in suburban Long Island. It's a big deal to us living in California where it never rains between May and October. Taking a short hike on part of the Greenbelt Trail, a 32-mile trail across Long Island. It is very nice. 90 degrees out today, super hot. So to get under the highway, we have this little Connecticut River State Park was donated by the Vanderbilts. This is one of their men's clubs, and there's other buildings around here. This was a Vanderbilt property. Here goes the Suffolk County Fire Department Search and Rescue Team. Jason Huckabee, road trip vids. What do you think of that one? There's a fish hatchery somewhere around this park. Saturday afternoon traffic. Well, Long Island, what can you do? It's crowded. At least there is nature. And we spend the rest of our time here bicycling around the woods and hanging out at the lakes, seeing old friends. train's over there, and this is Jamaica Station, the big interchange. We're going to take the AirTrain, and our trip is over back to California. It's like a white spoon just covering Berkeley. Look at that, see that? There's the river of fog coming in the Golden Gate, and there's Berkeley and Oakland just covered, and there's everything else in the sun. We'll be under that fog and back to our regular California adventures in a few minutes. Thanks for coming with us, folks. We'll see you next time.